Here we are once again in that old familiar world. And it's time to get to it. What are we going to do? We're going to dig a hole. It's going to be great. You'll see. First, we put the disc up where it belongs. Very important. All of what we do here is very important, but nothing is more important than making sure that the music discs stay where they're supposed to be. Hey IDK, how's it going? Nice to see you. Alright, do we have mending that we need to do first? I mean, not that we need to do, but we might as well do some. Hello, CG Bing. How are you? Am I finally gonna... Yeah, I might as well. Let's go ahead and make a proper tool. Alright, a little bit of lapis. We got, like, some diamonds. Got any sticks? Nope, can't do this without sticks. I'm doing alright, I suppose. I was thinking of playing various other games on stream, and then I just got, like, anxiety about all of it. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I play what I'm used to? I have this really big hang-up about playing like a new game because I don't know like how the sound is gonna be in the recording, and I'll spend like a really long time trying to figure out what the right settings for the sound are so that it'll be fine when I do it, and then I end up not playing the game at all. That's what usually happens. Alright, so we just need to make a diamond hoe here, and then I mean, we need to get fortune on one. We got some random books, yes. I mean, fortune 2 is something. And anyway, I do have and if we just get fortune 2 one more time, that'll get us what we need. Efficiency, totally irrelevant. That means, though, that we should get a shovel, because then we can get the F5 shovel that we need. Right? Right. Good, good. And we'll jam the tools together there in a second. Now we need to throw mending onto one of these, but we need fortune first. And we can just burn it off. No, it's a grindstone. Yes, that's why it's here. I'm like, what do I do when I don't care about it? Yeah. Anyway, now we begin the laborious process of rolling this until we get fortune 3 on one, because that's what's hot on the streets right now. Although now this one can be the seed, and we can throw this one out. There we go. There's our fortune 3. Now I just need to throw mending on that one. No, yeah. Well, yeah, there's unbreaking, so we'll have to jam them together and put the mending on too. Seems fine. Speaking of mending, let's go wake up the mending librarian. We're probably gonna, like, lose all of our experience levels and have to get some more. It's fine. It's quick work, right? Did we name them in this world? Probably not. I should have named him something. Oh, we could have just bought an Efficiency 5 book. That makes sense. Here we go. Here's the Master Librarian. Alright. There's the mending that we need, and we'll finally make a proper hoe there, and then we'll throw in our shovel and finally get an F5 shovel. But we actually, yeah, we want this one. Yeah, let's get another mending book. We might as well get a proper tool set up, right? Because I need gravel for cosmetics. For cosmetics. I need gravel for aesthetics, not cosmetics. But that is all fine. A little bit of enchanting. You know, I've been putting it off for ages. But it's very silly to not have proper tools, so we're solving all that today. Yeah, this will be our gravel shovel. That way we'll know that it's the one that we have. Oh no, not the anvil. Okay, the anvil's busted. We need to make another anvil. I don't know if we can do that right now. We definitely can. I'm just saying I don't have this stuff on me personally. That's okay though, right? Right. Because we got that, and we finally have a proper tool. And we won't have to harvest with an axe anymore. And then I'll put this in here forever. I'll never come back for it. And now we're level 21 again. Good stuff. It doesn't matter. Let's just put the books where they belong and the lapis where it belongs. And all this other stuff can be where it belongs right now. No, not the flint. Not the dirt. We don't need that. Alright. Time to mend up some stuff and then get to work. I'm so glad I finally got around to that. Man, I'm glad I finally got around to that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put gravel shovel into the ender chest, because while we want it to be present, we don't need it all the time. You know, we only want it... I mean, really... No. We do want gravel shovel all the time. It's diamond shovel we don't want all the time, because we only want that if we want the fortune thing. So we'll take this one. Gravel shovel can stay there. There we go. I mean, like, I've got plenty of flint, right? Alright. Now time for the most familiar sight. A little bit of wheat planting. You know, you can't ever go wrong with that. This is all exactly the same as going underneath the river. It's just what it says on the tin. But look, I needed the good tools before we went down there. Why? I mean, honestly, the gravel thing with the fortune shovel had been on my mind a lot. Hey, Natasha. But now we got it sorted out. Now we finally have proper tools. I mean, it's still an efficiency 4 shovel, but I can just buy a book. I just haven't yet because we busted the anvil. So, you know, we'll think about it later, or never, whichever happens first. We're just gonna go ahead. And mend up our pickaxe some, because we are about to dig a bunch. Just a whole lot. Alright, and then we will sell this stuff to them because they will have no choice but to buy it. Oh, it's a new butcher. Something must have happened to the other one. Nobody knows what. It's alright, we don't need him anyway. After all that we went through, you know, if I gave them a job site that was relatively protected, see what happens, I know what happens. What happens is I'm away and they're not rendered in. And then it's the middle of the night, so they aren't queued to go home. And then a monster appears. And then a monster happens. And it's technically my fault. Technically. But in another similar way, I'm not involved at all. One day we might actually make these pins bigger. One day. It's hard to say. I mean, it would be safer to do it, and it would be very easy to do it. And it would probably be nicer for the pigs. And the poor Silk Touch pick, of course, never gets to level up. Due to the way Silk Touch works, you know, you don't get the experience for hitting normally experience ore-bearing blocks like, you know, like coal or whatnot. Which does make sense, because otherwise you could just get an infinite amount of it, because you could pick up the block and put it back down. And I have no doubt that people would find a way to do that with machines. And while there are lots of ways to have arbitrarily large amounts of stuff in Minecraft, they may not all be equally desirable from a gameplay perspective. I won't claim to know. I'm certainly not an expert in making the gameplay itself. Although I have dabbled very mildly occasionally. When other people describe the stuff they do, I'm just like, yes, all of those are words, and they relate to nouns that I do know what they mean. But it's, you know, it's pretty incomprehensible what people are capable of. Pretty cool stuff, but what I'm capable of is digging a hole. And that's what I'm going to do. I think we should also free these people, because, you know, we don't need the doorway anymore. Oh, here's a master butcher. He got stuck. You know, this was our home for a very long time, but now we'll cut this down. Not least because it always gets me when, not least because I needed these gates for where we're going. It always gets me when I hear Cat play on the Minecraft soundtrack. So I'm like, wait, this is Cat. I know this song. Alright, anyway, so now those guys are out of their little thing. It's a nice little house here, you know. I used to live here. Well, barely. Garuda used to live here. Anyway, it is time to dig a hole. It is almost time to dig a hole. It is time. Alright, so first thing we need to do is figure out exactly where we want to dig. You'll build a 5x5 piston door. That sounds very cool. I conceptually get that, like, people can do it. I don't know how to do it. I absolutely would love, like, a door that works with a bookshelf. I just am too lazy to figure out how it works. I tried for, like, 4.5 seconds one day, and I was like, I don't understand this. I bet if I just, like, looked up something, it would be easier, but it's not really me. Alright, so... Negative 240, 381. And now we'll just repeat that number a couple more times. Oh yeah, and like 60 or something, right. It is finally a time! The long-awaited hour is upon us, where I realized that my inventory's in the wrong order, so I was trying to open that with an axolotl. Good news, fellows! I'm gonna get rid of that torch. You didn't really want it there anyway. Oh, this is gonna blow their mind. And I'm sure that this time everything will be fine and very safe. And Tosh, you say piston doors are so fun. Yeah, I remember seeing the ones in like the temple in the jungles, right? And trying to figure it out and then cracking through the wall because I'm an animal. I'm just an animal. I'm like, hey, we're already like right here. Either that or that's a spawner. It's probably a spawner rather than me, because I don't usually put that much cobblestone in a space. Definitely a spawner. Hey, look, there's a bunch of angry creatures in there. It may be desirable to leave it intact, because this is actually a spawner that's quite close to where I live, right? So I think, yeah, we're definitely gonna try to. Yeah, this could be nice. I could use this to try to learn how to exploit the spawners, because I've been around a couple spawners before, right? And they were too far away, or we died in the worlds or whatnot. But yeah, for sure nothing bad will happen this time. That's why we're just gonna leave this right here, because for sure nothing bad will happen. Maybe this is what happened to everyone. The jungle one is just to give the idea. Yeah, you know, it did give me the idea. I just didn't do it right, and I was like, you know, whatever. It's a spider spawner, I think. It might be a skeleton spawner. I don't know. I know you can see the image inside of it if you're careful. There are a lot of spiders, though. Yeah, I guess if it's a spider spawner, it's mainly only a theoretical exercise, because everything spiders drop is bad and I don't care about it. Alright, what am I... Did I just get the whole thing wrong, or are we way too high up? Oh my goodness, the first gravel we've seen in ages. And we still get... Because I thought it was what, like negative 240, 380? I thought that's what I said. Whatever. We're just gonna go back, because apparently, even though I said the thing out loud a couple of times, it's totally useless, and I can't be trusted to repeat a simple series of numbers. Like, how far away could it be? Am I just going in, like, the whole wrong direction? Just not far enough down? Probably just not far enough down, yeah. Yeah, because it's just right here. Except it isn't. Anyway, this is just proving I have no sense of direction, even with... Even with the F3 screen and literally telling me where to go. No, this has got to be it, right? That's got to be it, because that's the spawner from the other perspective, probably. Or not. Hooray! No, not hooray. All we've done is find the place we were already at. And that is just when I bricked up the past wall. I'm an idiot. I can't find anything. Alright, let's just try this one more time with feeling, shall we? Including 3 may be worth it because of the strings. Yeah, you know, I've never used a string for anything that I remember, but I guess I could. Alright. Just get down to, like, the 52 level, and then it'll all work itself out. Got it. I don't even know what I'm thinking here, you know? Like, all I gotta do is find... You know, like, hey, where's the river? Why don't I go this way? But, you know, I'm so bad that I can't be trusted to do very basic things. It's fine, you know, we all like to work at our own pace, right? Like, even though I remember it's at the bottom of a river, I'm like, surely the only thing that matters are the X and the Y and not the Z coordinates. Surely. After all, why would paying attention ever matter? Yeah, we were so far off on the axis of where we needed to be at. It's no wonder we missed it. Hooray! We did it. Oh. Well, I don't know how they got in here, but however they got in here, it's probably how everybody died, huh? Probably dropped in from there, or maybe there, or maybe there. Anyway. This is a totally normal and acceptable way to build. No! Alright, fine. Fine, I'll do it the way it wants. Well, that didn't work at all. I hate everything. There we go. Well, that didn't work either. Alright, what's the solution? Not that. Yes, that. And they totally won't get nervous by all of these sounds, because there's no reason to. No one even needs to go down there. Alright, well. Cobble wall! course, if you don't care that it's irregular, you can claim it's artistic. I mean, I'm not gonna claim that, but you could. One could claim. But importantly, it should keep that area safe. Alright, now let us identify all of the areas that exist. There. Can something fall from up there? Possibly. Maybe. Hopefully not. Here, I don't think it can spawn. Everywhere else should be... That corner might be a little sketchy. Cave pony is, of course, a good pony. Oh, I need to go get some apples for him. That's right. You could give them a golden apple. That would show the respect that we hold for Cave Pony. All right, so there's really two ways to do this. Do we go with the one that makes us look like a bad person or not? What's up, guys? I'm sorry, you don't need these beds anymore. You're just not gonna want them anymore, trust me. Yeah, you know, you could get upset about it, or you could come with me if you want to live. Yeah, don't worry about the sounds. It is a totally normal thing. Something like 90% of strange places have them. Oh yeah, the torch thing. That's going to be a problem. Huh? You know, let's get that back. So what's up, guys? Do you want some kelp? Do you want me to throw some pork chops at you? I probably should have brought some carrots. Anyway, hast thou considered these nice beds? Yeah? Yes, a couple beds, see? We could go a little further that way. That's what we could do. We just push them around. Yes, it's super effective. No, you have to go with them. Alright, hopefully nothing bad will happen to them because of this very reasonable elevator that we have designed. Alright, so he's trying to go in that direction. You can't have everything, right? Maybe it would work at night, maybe. You know, I bet this will work. I bet this will work in the daytime. Nope, I insist. You must visit the fine sunken city. This was a great plan, and it's working awesome. We're just gonna put up this totally not haphazard fence for a second. And there we go, just like that. They're home! How fortunate that they have decided to become settlers down here in the sunken city. How great! Look, guys, here's some nice carrots. Everybody loves carrots. Alright, let's go take care of this waterfall here. Right, good, good. Alright, maybe we can watch their behavior and derive from what source they may be coming to harm. You know, maybe it's right here, maybe it's dark here. That could definitely be it. It might be slightly too dark here, and they're like trying to get up because they don't know how nice it is down here. We need to make, yeah, we'll box this one up. And make this one into the fisherman's pool. Yeah, we definitely need a little bit more light coverage in there. But look, they have laid down, they're very happy. This is a good place. Need the other beds. Oh yeah, for sure. And of course, we're gonna make like a nicer building for them to live in. Eventually. Of course. One with walls and windows that looks at, you know, underground trees? Anyway, we've got a lot of digging to do. I'm very excited. Not least because this is my favorite kind of thing to do in Minecraft, right? Is have a project where what you are supposed to do is dig a hole. I think it's great. But what we're going to do first is seed this place with a little bit of nice looking stuff, you know, a little bit of natural area going on. And what is more natural than some nice grass to frolic around in? One grass would be enough to make all the other grass start grassing in it, but you know, a little bit more never hurt anyone. Here's our nice pitcher plant. It almost didn't make it. That would have been a tragedy. A couple nice flowers are very important. Alright, good stuff. Alright, so now a decision to make. do we go down here for the city, right? Like on this side of it. I'm like, it was just the song. I'm like, that is disconcerting. And like build one that's essentially, you know, to the side of the ancient city down there. That seems sketchy. I don't know if I love the idea of having a bunch of villagers around that. It seems like I might get wardened. Because we need to go in the direction of our house, right? Which is just that way. It's not far away, it's... You know, it'll be like 100 up, but... 323, 385, yeah, so we just need it. Going towards negative X, because the village, as it is, the village is like just right down here, right? So all we gotta do is push in that direction. Oh, they'll need a lot more carrots because it's way lower than bread that they need. Oh, I see, yeah. Well, you can always find some bread. I was wrong. I needed to make it right here. What was I counting? said I heard Tears sometimes already. What did I think of it? I'm not sure. Oh, this song here. I like it a lot. It's sort of heavier on woodwinds than is like necessarily like super easy to listen to. You know, because it's sort of like, you know, the little sharp melodies in the background. But it's a cool song. For sure. Wait, that's oh. Because I had to hit the thing to loop it. Okay, yeah, you know, I hate my music programs sometimes. Like, I know it's my fault, but they just like, you know, don't remember the settings that I want them to remember. I'm like, wait, why is it looping back? And it's because like, you know, it reaches what it thinks is the end of the playlist, but it's on, you know, randomize, so really, like, the end of the playlist should be after it plays everything, not when you get to the last song randomly. But look, I'm not a computer. I wish I was. I would do a bunch of tasks wrong just to brag about how I didn't have to listen to what I knew people wanted. That's what I would do if I was a computer. I would plant wheat, too. Say the lake looks nice. I think so, too. You know, it needs some more work still. Definitely. But it's, it was a good 100-day project, right? This is such a small amount of wheat. And I know it's not even the right way to plant it. You know, you're supposed to, like, crop rotate or whatever, but you know me and wheat. It would be at least 10 times more funny for my wheat field to be in a hardcore world, but I don't know if I would be able to emotionally handle the strain of losing it, right? Because while I and the members of the crew are immortal, the wheat field would not be immortal. The wheat field would be all too perilously linked to the real world. And okay, this random... Oh, I didn't hit it again because I went back to it. Okay, yeah, I truly a wonderful music program. But it's what I get for using, you know, random junk that I don't have to pay for. I really like this song. This is good stuff. Oh, I'm already full inventory. Amazing! I forget how much fortune increases seed drops. I should really carry like a crafting table with me somewhere. I'm not gonna. Something about carrying wood around, even though it is what you need more than anything ever, is I just don't do it. And there's none in here. There's never wood in any box that's like around because I always take it away. Whatever, this is enough bread. Atropa? It's her! She's here! Oh no. Do I not have any fish? Oh no. She's gonna get away. Where's my ender chest at? Oh no. Oh, I feel terrible. Oh, this is the worst day of my life. She's getting away! It's like, I have fish, yes, I knew I did. Come back here, Atropa! No, not in the water, no! Hooray! Get out of the water, Atropa. Don't get hurt. Teleport to me. Teleport to me. She doesn't like the water. Wait, why? There we go. Guys, Atropa's back. This is truly the greatest of all days. Finally. Finally. At last. On this day, a beloved member of the crime family has returned. Man, I don't know what it is about black cats, but they are tough to find. And we're gonna bring her right on home. And then get a name tag, you know, home first, name tag afterward. Where is she? No, but where is she, though? Oh, it's giving me such anxiety. With the river being there, there's like a lot of dangerous... Did she like sit down on a box somewhere? Where did she go? Oh, I hate this. Okay, we're just gonna lay down for the night and try to find her in the morning. She'll be around here somewhere. Oh, in Java, she can't pass through the rail. Even to teleport it? Anyway. Found her! I knew it would work. Ha ha ha. You know, cats can't resist laying down for the night there. Did she just go and shut herself in this house? Very, very cat-like cat. She just like zoomed in the door. Come on, Atropa. Come on now. Man, she is really gonna be annoying about this. That's fine. There we go. Yes, zoop to me. Did she already... Did she already get distracted again? Where'd she go? Ah, there. She's just bawling. She's you know, she is not as anxious as I am to get to the house. Okay, but why? She's just chilling to bother me. She's just doing cat things. It's all right. Eventually, we'll get her home, and it'll be fine. Please, Tropa, for the love of God, just stop being so much like a cat. What? Alright, so she's not going to teleport to us. We're just going to have to... Can I throw a lead on a cat? Oh, that would make her real mad. You know, maybe it'll be necessary, though. Oh, it's going to make her really mad. It'll have to be done. Alright, now, do I have a lead anywhere? We could fishing pole her. That'll make her mad, too. Okay, it's my job to bring her home, right? That's what I have to do. And buy a name tag. Alright. Where is this cat? I'm gonna eat some raw fish. That'll bring the cat out of hiding. They'll be very jealous about my raw fish access. Where is she? If she's hurt somewhere, I'm gonna get, like, really upset. There we go. There's my girl. Come on now. Please, please follow me. Please, allow me to grab you with this fishing pole. Alright, yeah, that'll be great. She won't get really mad about this at all. It's not working. Okay. We'll just throw the fishing pole on her real quick. That'll stop her from getting too far away. Alright, I just need a lead, right? Because I don't think the fishing pole works. It is a very long line, but she's not really getting any closer to us. However, it is nice because it lets us know where she is right now. Oh no, now it dropped. Alright, how do you make a lead? Slime balls and something. String. Well, I definitely have a bunch of string, but there's no telling where I've put it. She's gonna hate this. Yes, come on, Tropa. Nothing like a cat on a leash. It'll be fine. She'll forgive me in no time. After all, She doesn't even know that the whole gang is here and waiting for her. Oh, this is so momentous. I'm actually like so happy about all this. Because when we visited World 334, I was like, man, that's right. We don't have Tropa in this world. Like that's terrible. Everyone's gonna be so happy to see her. Look who it is, everyone! It's your girl! A seed for Garuda, and of course, before we do anything else, it is time to go and get a name tag. Nothing could be more important. Oh, oh no, you're joking! That was an automatic sit she did, so she teleported to me. Oh, man. Truly, my life is misery. Oh, that's so obnoxious. Oh, well. Let's throw that leash back on. Oh, that's so annoying. Now she'll teleport to me, you know. Now she'll teleport to where I need her to be. Oh, that's so lucky. She's back! Alright. Now, one more time with feeling. Look who's home, everyone. Now we just need to find a dog for the cattle fold, the cow pen, and name him Hank, like Hank of old. A seed for Garuda. Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm just so pleased. Atropa returns to us. A wonderful day. Together they are Atropa belladonna, the Latin name for deadly nightshade. Bella, the thinker, the advisor, and Tropa, the one who, well, she's been off doing some work in the shadows, for that is her way. But now she has returned. We're gonna have to make the house slightly bigger now that everybody's here, right? Oh, how wonderful. What else are we missing? The painting? How does one make a painting? Wool and sticks. That makes sense. Yeah, we can do it later. How wonderful. Yeah, because we need to build, like, a whole nother room to the house with, like, a glass wall, right? Maybe 3 glass walls that look out at the lake, the sunrise and the sunset. You know, that could be cool. You know, finally upgrade from the one-room shack. Yeah, you're exactly right. That's a lot. You know, even when we brought calcite in, you know, going from 3 to 4 was a lot. But now with 5, you know, that's a busy area. There'll be no room for sick dance moves before long. Well, perhaps we will make that a future project. Oh, yeah. It's already starting. Creeper hisses. Outrageous. Hey, look, it's Donatello. He's a thinking turtle, you know. Good guy, Donnie. I think Raph was stuck there. Yeah, this is a bad place for a sand block. Like, do we still have our schools of fish, or have they got lost already? Because I know that there are places like down here that just like that I made fall down for like. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is a disaster. Alright, this is not remotely safe enough. Oh no. Alright, well we're gonna have to put a pin in all of our operations. Cause this is bad. Leonardo's stuck. Alright, so what we need to do first is just make a floor here so that you know, he's not... No, don't go down. Not down. Alright. Yeah, now we're talking. Good job, Leo. Come on now. Nope. You were close, Leo. Alright. So, did he get out? I think he did. Not sure what that zombie had going on. Yeah, I think that's him here. No, that's Raph. Alright. Alright. But Leo shouldn't have been stuck anymore, because we got him up. Didn't we? Well, he's not stuck below anymore, right? So, hopefully he's not stuck at all. I just don't know where he is. Of course, it's possible that the others are stuck down there too. We'll just have to hope that it's not true. Very careless. Yeah, we just need to go down here real quick and make sure that none of them have fallen down, and then we need to block this off. Oh great, I can't see anything, that's good. Man, none of the turtles better be down here. Kinda goes a long way down. Huh, not there. Got it. Well, it's sort of blocked off there, but we should make a better one. Where's my stuff? Cause that's drowning in an underwater cave. Nah, it's too easy to burrow through a wall. You know, all you got to do is go in, 4 blocks, and then you get air. And if you have like full food levels, it's not like a quick thing to die of drowning. It takes a good hot minute. And the repetitive sound effect actually bugs me a lot, so it won't be a thing that I ignore. Oh, my totem's not on. That's not great. Oh my God, Natasha, what a wonderful and awful joke. I'm both so proud and so upset by you. Of course he disappeared. He's a Ninja Turtle. Yep. Couldn't agree more. Hey, Tinyzilla, how's it going? That's again too funny and blah. How dare you? How dare you? You say you're excited, you got so much gonna happen in June? Well, I'm happy for you, that's awesome. I have a lot that's gonna happen for me in June too. I'm gonna play Minecraft, I'm gonna dig a hole. Hey, there's Leo, he's back. Everything's fine. I thought we had got a hold of him, So I don't really know where Michelangelo's at. We'll just go take a look around, try to make sure he's not stuck anywhere. We found one of the fish schools here, so they are still thriving and hanging out where they want to be. We took for, and then you got a week break going to forage camp. Oh, cool. I never went to the forage camp. We went on like a field trip, like a couple-day field trip back in elementary school, but I am familiar with 4-H's work and stuff. They were, you may not have heard the story. I don't tell it all of the time, but we got chickens growing up, and they were provided by 4-H, but I tell the story because humorously, you can get chickens delivered to you, like baby chicks delivered to you in the U.S. mail, which is how we got ours. And still to this day, you can get them that way. So 4-H sent my family 150 baby chicks, 50 for me, 50 for my older brother, 50 for my older sister. And we just had to, like, bring one to the county fair, that year and be like, we grew this chicken, we raised this snake from an egg. And so that's what we did, and that's how we got chickens. That's where our chickens came from. They were delivered by the mailman. VTech, Virginia Tech. Okay, I was like, maybe that's a thing that I don't know what it means. But Virginia Tech, yes, awesome, yes. I have not been to Virginia Tech, but I am familiar with its existence as a university. I do know what FFA is, of course. I just didn't know what the abbreviation for VTech of it. But awesome, yeah. I was not in FFA myself because I did not want to be a farmer in the future. Although I sure like planting wheat in Minecraft. It's not the exact same. Alright, it's got to be on the bottom. You've got to let the fish go on the bottom of the level. And here we go, Axolotl. Thrive. Sorry I have taken you far from your home. Use a good Axolotl. Now with even more fish. So you don't want to be a farmer either, you just like the agricultural classes. Let's have options. Yeah, and of course, like, it's cool to be in clubs and stuff, even if you don't, like, necessarily want to do exactly what they're doing. Oh, I had a Fortune 3 book in this shulker. That would have come in handy, we could have, I got so much junk. So much junk. Here's where I keep my kelp, my oak planks, my string, and my emeralds. Like, what's wrong with me? Don't answer, I don't want to know. Let's put the raw cod in there. It's possible that we'll see another cat we want to tame someday. Oh, and the leads. Yeah, that'll be logical. We'll put all of that in there. Don't I have another axie? Where's my ender chest? How much junk is in here? Where is my ender chest? Oh, it's probably still out in the field. That makes sense. Yeah, because I dropped it right here because I was so anxious about seeing Bella and Atropa, and I didn't want her to get away. I could have looked inside of it rather than crack it. These are all true things. Yes, the bucket of axolotl. I've been carrying this bucket of axolotl for absolutely ages. Oh, they kill the fish. Oh, well, maybe the axolotl aren't a great idea. I have just murdered my whole fish supply. Alright, new plan. Before anything worse happens, think about what I'm doing. Alright. Alright, say who would win one gamer or 5 baby zombies? I'm not sure. I think in the world of Minecraft, a miniature zombie is more than a match for any individual person. You say you would love someone to give you a chicken. Well, you know, it's actually pretty easy. Pretty easy. First, you just have to know someone with a chicken. Be like, hello, do you ever find that you have too many chickens? And they will tell you how to get one. They might even offer to give you one of theirs. No. They hunt tropical fish. You know, that does make sense. I'm glad I noticed before they murked the whole friggin' thing. All my poor fish. We'll have to find a place to have axolotls that either has tropical fish naturally or, you know, stock it with something they don't want to kill, because I'm not gonna... Look, I want an axolotl in my lake, but not as much as I want to have my schools of fish, right? Bye, Tiny Zilla. Good night. Yes, maybe an aquarium. Maybe we could build a large aquarium somewhere. Or they could live in this lake or something, you know. Remember when I was going to build the house over here and you were like, that might be kind of far away from everything. You were so right. The house here is such a better spot, even if over there was, you know, maybe cooler in aspect of being able to look further away. You know, it's... Here we've got the ocean view. And, of course, the lakeside view, now that there is one. Alright. Apparently this... I'm just glad that the autoplay is going to things that I'm allowed to listen to, right? Because it keeps on sneaking away and going into other playlists, and I'm not noticing in time. Until I'm like, wait, didn't I already hear that? My poor tropical fish. Alright, well, what do we gotta do? We gotta get more glass, because we gotta build a place with a glass wall so that we can, you know, expand the house there. And you make glass out of sand. It's probably not gonna be quite enough sand blocks. You know, I kinda... Yeah. Look, there's a lot of work to do. And if you know one thing about me, it's that I'm super lazy. Dried kelp blocks, woo! Can you eat the whole block? No. But I guess it's like a wheat thing, only you can eat them, and they are terrible for you. You know, they don't really make you feel full. The dried kelp don't. Yeah, I feel like very daunted by the inventory management prospects. I think we're gonna end the stream so I don't have to think about it. You know, there's still just a lot of work left to do, but for one, I'm just glad we didn't let that axolotl murk every single fish in the lake. I'm glad I noticed it in time. But there will have to be a land even for murderous little axolotl. And we'll make it. But next time we will likely expand here, and it'll probably look exactly like you think it will, like a box attached to a box. It's gonna be great. Something falls on a block. Something trips. But there we have it. You know what time it is. Like, what disc is in there right now? Other side, probably? Yeah. Well, in that case, since Atropa has returned to us... Hey, Minikman, unfortunately you're coming here at the end, but what's up is Atropa is back! We finally found her after all this time. Oh, nice, and the in-game rain begins as well. So, a fantastically successful stream, right? We found Tropa again. We found out that Leonardo was trapped, and we rescued him and brought him back to the lake, so the lake is much better and safer. Oh, and it's such a party. Luca dances like I do whenever we're listening to music. I'll be at work, like, frying chips in the morning or whatever, and I've got my headphones in, I'm listening to metal or whatever, and I'm just like silently screaming with like my hand up, like I'm trying to like hold the sun in my hand and then crush it down, you know, and people look at me and I'm like, look, mind your own business. Me and the bird are rocking out. There's like a subgenre of emo music that was called like shoegaze, because you look down at your shoes, which were Converse All-Stars, and you shuffled back and forth while you listened to the music. I love shoegaze stuff. What a wonderful day. The crew's back together. But yeah, that'll do it for this stream. I keep wanting to play something else. Maybe I actually will. But we might just come back in an hour and a half and plant some wheat or something. But I hunger, so I'm gonna do something about that. I'm so happy that Bella and Atropa are back together again. The whole crew. the whole crew back together again. Luca's still bopping around. So even though Pigstep's done, Luca doesn't care. Luca's in permanent dance mode. But bye Natasha, bye TinyZilla, if you were still around. Bye Minikman, bye CG Bing, bye ADK. So nice to hang out with y'all. I might be back, like I say, in like an hour, hour and a half or something, playing something else. Maybe here again, but probably wheat or something. There's a final seed for Garuda, a final pet for Atropa, who, after 500 days, was finally reincarnated into the world and brought back into the Dark Oak crime family. So, a very momentous and auspicious day. Truly the finest of moments when one of the crew gets brought back into the fold. There's nothing quite like it. So, feels good. Let's lay down so that when we start the next stream, it'll be a bright sunrise with the whole world in front of us. But that's all I've got for you today, guys. At least for right now. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you're watching in the future, I hope the weather is nice. And, well, that will be that.